Hello YouTube, this is JinSwords bringing you my first edition of the Pokemon Online. This is completely live, and let's find a battle. I'm using a UU team, as you can probably see right over here in the top left corner. And I'm going to go for Find Battle. And he has the three fire, water, grass starters: Charizard, Sceptile, Feraligatr. He also has Nidoking, Raichu, and Hitmonlee. Looking at my team, nothing on his team is really that big of a threat, except for his Feraligatr. If he gets a couple DDs, if he gets a DD or two up, that can wreck Train. But my opponent already decides to forfeit. Well, that wasn't fun. Alright, so Find Battle again. Here's a new battle. So he has a Sableye, Umbreon, Zoroark, Suicune, Ambipom, and Sharpedo. He's got 4 dark types, which means, and a normal type, so he's a very major fighting type weakness. So if I can get rid of that Sableye, my Heracross will be able to do heavy damage to his team. And I'm going to lead off with my Empoleon. He's looking at his team. He doesn't really have much to do to my Empoleon. He does lead with his Sableye, predicting the taunt. I'm just going to go straight for the Scald as I copy his team. And I was right. He does go for the taunt. And now, predicting a switch into Suicune, I'm actually going to go into Kingdra. But he actually goes for Will-O-Wisp, and that's not too bad, really. He does go for Taunt, and that really shuts down my Kingdra, because I'm now burned, and that's really bad. Now I'm going to go to Chandelure. Use that Sableye. He's shown me his moves. He has Taunt, Protect, and Will-O-Wisp. One other move, I don't know, most likely Nightshade. And he doesn't really have much to take Fire-type moves outside of Suicune and Sharpedo, which aren't exactly great takers. So I'm going to go for Shadow Ball, but he does go into Umbreon. And so, because this is early, I'm not going to try to overpredict. I'm going to go into my Gligar as he goes for a Curse. I'm going to knock off his leftovers. He doesn't have leftovers. I'm going to knock off whatever item he has. And he goes into Suicune. I knock off that thing's leftovers, which is really good. I don't have Stealth Rocks up, but I don't know if this thing is faster than me or not, which can be a problem, so I will go into my Empoleon. He goes for Calm Mind. This is not good. I'm going to set up Stealth Rocks as he goes for Roar, and roars me into maybe the worst possible thing, being second, well, both between it and Nidoking and Gligar. It's pretty bad. So now I'm going to go back into my Empoleon. He goes for Hydro Pump, and I don't know if I actually outspeed him or not, so I'm just going to go for Roar, and he did switch into his Sableye, but I roar him into his Sharpedo, so getting more Stealth Rock damage. This is good. And Sharpedo is most likely going to, oh yeah, he is most likely going to, what am I saying? Go for the Protect, which is completely alright with me. I'm going to go to, Kingdra, but he goes for Focus Blast, which is really strange. I'm gonna go for the Dragon Dance. He shows me he doesn't actually have Speed Boost, which is really strange. That must have been his Zoroark. So now he goes into Suicune. I have a Dragon Dance up, which puts me at respectable stuff. I'm gonna go for Rest, just heal the burn, get up to full, and he actually roars me out. And I'm just gonna use. He did show me his Hydro Pump, which I don't want to take, so I'm actually going to switch back into my Kingdra. But he does go for Roar, and roar me right back into Gligar. Does nothing. I'm going to go right back into Kingdra, and he's probably going to predict me to not do that because I just did that, and he's probably going to predict me to do something else, so he's going to over-predict and not go for the roar. I'm going to go right back into Kingdra, and it's going to work out for me. So I am predicting his over-prediction, which ends up working out good. And he's probably going to go for roar. I'm going to go for outrage, as he actually goes for calm mind. And that was an awful, camera shaking, awful play on my part. He does actually go for the roar. He sends me into Nidoking. Suicune at +1 defense can probably take anything from my Nidoking, but I might honestly have to sack something, so I'm just going to go for the Sludge Wave. It is my most powerful move, but I do take it out because Nidoking is a boss. Suicune, you suck. I don't understand how you should be OU, but Nidoking can take you down from 27% with +1. Goes in Ambipom, probably going to fake out. I'm just going to go to my Chandelure. So he goes straight for the U-turn, because honestly Chandelure can take anything an Ambipom can do. Goes into Sharpedo, which is not good. And this is the real Sharpedo, because if you look at his HP marker, he's at 87%, and both Sharpedo and Zoroark take the same amount of damage from Stealth Rocks. So his Zoroark would actually be at 75% due to 2 turns of Stealth Rock damage. And he's probably going to go for Protect. I don't want to stay in, obviously. I'm going to go to Empoleon. He did go for Protect, get his speed boost up. I'm going to go for Roar. I don't want him staying in. He did go for Earthquake, but the best I could have done was gone for a Scald anyways, which would not have done very much damage, even in the Torrent range. So, he goes into Ambipom. He might want to fake out. I don't know. He might just go straight for the U-turn. But either way, I'm just going to go straight for the Toxic. But he shows me that this is actually the Zoroark. And he's going for Dark Pulse. So he's probably going to switch up moves, as he shows he is Life Orbed. He probably predicted a switch to Chandelure, because that's what I did last time against his Ambipom. So now he's probably just going to go for a regular move, and I'm going to get a good switch in the Gligar. He does go for Focus Blast, does not do too much. Now I'm going to go for a U-turn, as he gets a Dark Pulse crit. That, oh my god, that crit mattered. Screw you. Alright, so unfortunately, he still has his Sableye, which means I can't actually go into Heracross and just start close combating away. But I could try to sack something right now. I'm gonna go Chandelure, and I'm gonna go Flamethrower. He's probably just gonna stay in and sack his Zoroark, and his Zoroark is down. So everything that comes in is the real version of that. Brings a Sharpedo, that was kind of obvious. And he's probably going to protect my switch to Empoleon. And he's probably going to go Earthquake. But honestly, I have nothing to take the Earthquake. And he's going to get a speed boost, outspeed my Heracross. And I'm going to have to sack my Empoleon here. Not good. Yep, now he's at +2 speed. So I'm going to have to go to Kingdra. Hope I can do something. I'm gonna go Outrage. Hopefully I can do something at all. And if the only thing that would be okay with taking an Outrage would be his Umbreon. But he decides to stay in and let me take him out. Thank you. That is a huge threat of his that he just let me take out. So he goes in Ambipom, takes me out, fake out, and this leaves me to go into my Heracross. I'm gonna go for Megahorn, because that will take out anything on his team. It takes out Ambipom. Ambipom is quite frail. It will hit the Sableye, and it hits Umbreon for super effective damage, just as much as Close Combat does. But I am Moxie, as you see, So he will be able to get a Will-O-Wisp off, and I don't want that happening, so I'm going to go into Chandelure, take the Will-O-Wisp, and I'm sitting pretty. Flash Fire Boost, I'm just going to go Flamethrower, can do a crap load to that Umbreon. I still don't know what item that is. And he goes for Sucker Punch, it does not do enough to take me out, and that is going to be a good game. He's going to go into Sableye, but that thing is just going to die to a Chandelure Boss Flamethrower, but he forfeits, knowing the game was over. Alright. Thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe. It does help me a lot. Stay tuned for more, and goodbye.